Welcome to part 2, everyone. And we know from our last reading that this is about the North Node and the South Node, our life's debts and our purpose. We're healing. We're healing and balancing our karmic scales, paying off our life's debts and moving towards our life's purpose, creating with it, and we're going home. And right now, they've shown me it's connected to the Two of Cups and the coming together of the masculine and feminine and everything that we've been doing to create equality and heal from hierarchy, to unite. This is all at the end of the day about manifestation, and we know when we met for our lunar eclipse reading, we're trying to manifest something, but we're stuck within the Eight of Swords. The energies of New Earth, the star is here to offer growth and healing, but we have to work for it, and we have to heal around work, because the word work and what work means, because the templates of old Earth have created a lot of frantic, sick energy. And think about it, it's like it's healing with the masculine. We're going to heal with the masculine. It's everywhere we forced ourselves, because we're healing through force. So everywhere we have been forcing ourselves to work is where we're healing from right now. And that's why if you're feeling called not to work and honor the feminine energy through rest and rejuvenation and a hot bath, some comfort food, a cup of tea, some sort of nurture, that's because of the time we're in. Because in the templates of old Earth, all we've been doing is forcing ourselves to do the things that we're doing. Forcing others and forcing self. We're not doing that anymore. That's causing sickness. We're healing from this part. This is the gift of this expansion through the earth. And when we heal with the energies of Aquarius, and remember, it's water and air, I want you to see what happens. We're gifted. Water and air is going to give back. Working with water and air is going to give back. And this is working with the cosmic cross of transformation in order to understand what we came here to achieve. Now, they've showed me one last card in the sequence. I have not been able to look at it. We're going to receive it together, and I'm excited to see what it is. The Empress. Well, this makes complete sense. The Empress. Guys, we're about to see something. We're about to expand with the light. And that's what's going to allow us to go from the Eight of Swords to the Six of Coins through the earth. And this is the gift now of the expansion. So what we're going to do is we're going to get these cards back in the deck. The star will stay present for the reading right here. And in fact, you know what? I'm being called to put the star here. Okay. Let's get a shuffle. And we're going to pray, guys. As we're understanding our active dialogue with the divine is extremely important. Angels, spirits, guides, Mother Earth, Father Sky, Grandmother Moon, Grandfather Sun, elements Earth, Air, Water, Fire, Star Nation, and Creation. Please put healing energy within these cards. Thank you for the information that we are receiving in the unknown, using the 13 spheres of knowledge, the feminine, and our connection to the masculine, the energy, and expanding it. We invite the child to be present today to help us with our healing and to create connection, the connection of the Three of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source Energy. Thank you all. Love, light, and healing energies. Let's expand. Amen. All right. And guys, it's our intentions, it's our energy that we put everywhere. Our energy we put everywhere is extremely important. If we wake up every day and we're in frantic, lower vibe, sick, depressed, and we're forcing ourselves to do things, we're putting in codes everywhere of that are connected to that negativity. If we allow ourselves to listen and honor our spirit, honor our soul, honor the child, honor the feminine and the masculine, we give time for rejuvenation. Then when we don't force ourselves to do things, wherever we're creating, we're putting in codes of positivity, and our being remembers that. And that's how, like, you can go in a space and a place and you have negative coding written in it for you, and you go in that space and you've maybe even transformed, but you get in and you're like, yo, why am I activating in some sort of way? I'm feeling very negative. It's because you're connecting to that patterning. But if you have put patterning of positivity and then you go within that space, you feel it. So right now we're creating within a sacred space, in a sacred way, sacred patterning formations, and we're going to start honoring some of that through healing, through our intentions, and we're not forcing self. We're healing with force. Dad is listening to Sun right now. Dad's listening to Sun. Dad's not just going to go off and do whatever it is he's been doing. And that's the gift of this part of the transformation. There's the King of Coins. We're healing through the earth. But as you can see, look at the thorns on the rose. We're expanding through the earth, but we're protecting self as we do so. We are protecting self, and we're understanding because we're working with the earth and the heavens through self. The Eight of Wands. So we're going to break up all that energy in order to manifest with. This Eight of Wands is connected to the Eight of Swords. Remember, this is about a healthy force. This is about healthy action. Through our desires, we're about to manifest. Because Temperance is here. We're doing more alchemy. We're doing alchemy of mom and dad. Water and fire now. And it's to heal from our Ten of Wands burdens. This ties into everything we've been discussing. We're not forcing ourselves anymore. And there's the Page of Coins. The energy of the child helping us to expand through the earth. There is Son and Dad, but through the earth. Honoring the feminine. And this is how we're going to achieve growth. There's going to be communication right now between Son and Dad. Through the feminine. That's why we saw the Empress. And it's going to allow us to expand to where we're going. The world is here. We're about to expand with all of this knowledge, that's been gained. But we're taking it within in order to see through this illusion. There's an illusion we need to see through right now. There's just something we need to see through in order to get this these spaces connected. And it has to do with the King of Cups. And the connection to the cups, the water energy, but through the masculine. We know the great nurturer. The masculine nurturer. He has honored the feminine. He understands nurturing. He understands his gifts. He understands his connection to source energy. Is going to help us find strength to expand with the masculine, the Sun. And what this is going to allow us to do, it's going to allow us to restore balance here. Because it's about the Two of Cups at the end of the day. It's about the connection between the Two of Cups and the Lovers. They are showing me that the Two of Cups and the Lovers are coming together. We're coming together through now how we're manifesting. It has to do with the purification now to the Six of Cups. And what we did was we healed from our separateness and what was causing us to be sick and stagnant through the purification of the cups from the 4 to the 6, through the 2, the work we were doing through the 2, but it was through honoring each person's cup, the Ace of Cups for the feminine and the Ace of Cups for the masculine. And we manifest through the Ace of Swords. And now this is the energy of Aquarius. It's adding the sword to the cup. And the sword is double-edged. That's why the sword holds the positive and the negative charge within us, and it's going to allow us to manifest. I don't think it's any coincidence the King of Wands is here, guys. Now we have 3 masculine energies here. The King of Wands, the King of the Earth, and the King of Cups. Let's confirm it. And guess what? We're just going to get a shuffle. Going to get a shuffle. The 2 of Wands is here at the bottom of the deck. We're manifesting. We know. It's just more manifestation cards. All right, let's confirm it. We're going home, guys, because we're revealing our light to create. And it has to do with inner child healing. To heal from the 5 of Wands. And we expand with the Sun. This is the time that we're in right now. We're having illumination in order to remove what's lower vibrational. That's what's happening here. We're connecting to the energies of the zodiac, the heavens, the masculine, the sun, in order to use this energy properly within us and expand. The Aeon is here. So we're working with sun, we're working with fire. We're no longer in regression, we're in advancement because we're healing from narcissism through our illumination. And that is spirit working with ego, because we're ending the struggle of hostility. This is what we found out on our last reading. We're actually achieving this, but it's through our connection to others. But it's through our connection to others through self and this inner child healing, this inner child work we're doing. And we're learning how to tell our truths in a creative fashion. And in telling our truths in a creative fashion, it's allowing us to heal and restore connection, to be able to reveal our light, no longer conceal it, because this is connected to our uniqueness, our authenticness. And we may feel weird. Our gifts may make us feel weird, but we need them. And the more like healers and other people that have honored their gifts that we're connecting and activating to are allowing us to see this. And we're all going home together. We're all connecting to our soul tribe members, the creators of New Earth, and we're going home together because we're no longer living in deprivation. We are healing from our lack of, and that is our connection to why our ego is trying to protect us. And we are healing to create our prosperity, our connection to our divine inheritance. And we're doing all this work because we understand we're going home. And it's through happiness. We are using our spirituality now because we know the completion of the great work is integrating spirit here and universal medicines for the people, not where medicine has been in old earth, because that's keeping us stuck in sickness, but where medicine is going in new earth. And we're creating flow. We're using our intuition. The priestess is here, the feminine, and it's allowing us to evolve. And what are we evolving from? We're evolving from the devil energies in order to create the Two of Cups. Look, and here it is. We've ended separateness. We've healed from separateness in order to create the Two of Cups. Because we evolved first within. It's because we did all this work, guys. We used our intuition to create happiness. And that's, at the end of the day, what we're doing. We're using our intuition to create happiness and flow. And this is removing what's stagnant and allowing the flow. Allowing yourself to feel that happiness from your sorrows. And the child is here, and we're going to move forth. And we're going to move forth with new perceptions. Now we're going to get a shuffle on these cards, and we're going to see a little bit further in detail, guys, what's happening here. But it's evolution time. We know it. It's evolution time. It's time to evolve. And whatever our intuition is showing us right now, guys, is how to evolve. And it's our intuition. It's not our ego. That's why we're healing with ego. And even learning how to heal with the word ego for some of us, right? I know I sure was this weekend. All right, let's see what the card is. We're working with the 11th house, our connection to everyone in New Earth. Our connection to the people building it. Our freedom, our associations, our circles of friends. Our hopes and wishes. Do it for the future, and it's all for humanity's sake. And it's number 11, right? It's the 11th house. There's a connection there. There's connections everywhere. Everywhere we're looking, we're coming together through spirit. Spirit is pulling us together so that we can activate and create with each other. There it is. Aquarius in the 11th house. Confirmation. More confirmation. We have a lot of confirmation here today, guys. We are working with the energies of New Earth. It's happening. Triple confirmation. And it's in order to evolve. It's to have this evolution. Evolution is connected to Sagittarius. This is using the masculine and the feminine, the energies of both, in order to expand and evolve. And it's connected to our intuition and La Luna and the work that we're doing with the feminine. Those 13 spheres of knowledge. We're ending doubt. We're ending doubt about our paths, our purposes. Guys, that's a planet. We needed a planet. All right. See what planet we got. Neptune. Hello, Neptune. The planet of illusions, but we need this planet right now because it's going to help us work with Aquarius. This is Pisces and Aquarius being able to work together because we know Neptune is connected to Pisces, and Pisces is the old, the dark ages. But Pisces has been leading the way in this transformation and understanding the oldest sign and our connection to the all, that it's time for this expansion. It's time to end to begin again. But Pisces and the dark ages will always be a part of the golden ages and this expansion. And that's the beautiful gift of understanding the connection and how we need the energies of the all to create with here. So we're going to make a sacrifice. We're going to realize something, and it's happening here. They're showing me it's happening here. Guys, and let's see what it's connected to. The third house and our ideas. And these are our ideas. Us. And it's going to allow us to expand in the fourth house our connections to our families and our communities, because we're building the communities of New Earth, and it's through the energy of the sun. The sun is here, we know now, and it's allowing us to create and gain respect from things brought from the light. We're going to demonstrate and realize and act like a leader, because it's time for us. It's time for us now. We're working with these energies of Sagittarius. Our highest ideals, our insights, our understanding. We're understanding something and we're getting out of our own way in order to hit our mark and hit our aim. It's like we say, like, a lot of times obstacles are being removed, but this time we're removing the obstacles through self. We're doing this in order to expand with. So we have the Crystal Medicine Oracle. Let's see what's being activated. Because something is being activated here. All right. Guys, look at these cards. They've gone a little wonky, hey? I might have to press them. Never had this happen to a deck before. Almost looks like it's got wet. Ooh, so many cards. We've got the Eagle, the Upper World, Self-Expression, Crystal Blessing, and Truth and Integrity, guys. So we'll see if any of these messages pop back on out. Let's get a little bit of a reshuffle. Ancestor healing. Ancestor healing. Tree, amber. We hold and carry the lessons and wisdom of our family in our blood and bones, and it is held deeply within our DNA. Tribes from the beginning of time would pray for the 7 generations, both past and present, to assist them in healing the bloodline. Just as we have our own karma to balance and our own lessons to learn, we also hold and carry those of our ancestors. Patterns and unresolved physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual issues that can be handed down through the family line. This medicine is a strong sign you are currently undergoing some powerful healing related to your ancestors. This card being here today represents that the current challenges in our lives could be directly linked to our family and our family's karma. And this is some straight truth. This is the time of the expansion we're in, and this is happening in my life. I am now on my path now where I'm healing with my side. And my father, that was his journey. He had back issues and other, leg issues and some other pieces of his body. But at the end of the day, because of our ancestral lineage and what we were trying to heal from, his side ended up causing him sickness and he ended up passing away from it. Now, I'm doing the same thing. My side is hurting and I came here to heal for my family bloodline this part of what's happening. I've tried very hard not to call it a curse, but whatever it is for me, I don't like to always give labels to things. I'm very right-brained and just understanding that labels exist in order for us to use the masculine energy and expand things to understand, but to be able to put things back in the all with creation and just allow some things to be what they are. And I'm allowing this to be what it is, and I'm honoring for what it is, because that's how I feel called to do this. Now you guys got to do what you feel called to do. But many of us came here to heal our family bloodline and break the chains, break the patterning. We're not creating in patterning of separateness anymore. We're not creating in patterning of sickness anymore. We're not creating and patterning that doesn't honor our truths anymore. We're not creating patterning that doesn't honor expansion and where we're going. We're not doing that because we're breaking that for the next generations to come, so that our children and our children's children have access to the patterning that's going to allow them to thrive, to heal, and to expand, while they're being supported by communities that uplift. And that upliftment doesn't always look like being fed by compliments and, you're the best. That support quite often looks like, you know what? You're not feeling so hot today. I can see this. Okay? I'm going to hold space for you. I'm going to hold space for you right here. And I'm going to allow you to do what you need to do to heal through self. I'm not going to tolerate you, to abuse me if you are projecting because I'm a mirror for you. Let's heal together. Let's uplift and support. And it's a lot. We're going to do some harder things, guys. We're going to do some harder things to understand what this means. But this is connected to the energy of the honeybee and creating supportive communities that understand. It's not like that person, they drank and did drugs like a fish and now they have no liver and kidneys, and we're going to say, see, you shouldn't have drank, you shouldn't have done drugs. It's all your fault, you're dying. It's a community that says, oh my goodness, we have created these templates that do not honor healing, that don't allow us to go to the core wound, that just want to put us in the hospital, and we don't always have access to what we need there. And I'm not putting down hospitals, guys. Hospitals save lives all the time, and they're moving forth with new advancements in healing and technology. But a lot of times, hospitals don't honor exactly what we need, and that's a truth. That's a straight truth. We're put in these rooms where there's not enough space for people. We are, there's bells and whistles. There's a lot of frantic energy within hospitals. That doesn't allow healing. We need access to the sunlight. We know healing is going with a lot of ancient medicines plant medicines, along with vibrations. We're healing with vibrations as we are energy, and it's going there. And it's not just always popping these pills. It's not just always popping these pills and thinking we have to be stuck and sick forever. It's true healing. And we owe this to our people. We owe this to ourselves. And anything that becomes a financial institution at the end of the day, we always must honor, is there true healing there? Because unfortunately, the way things have worked in the past is anytime something becomes a financial institution and we put money within it, it has the potential to become twisted, because it's very easy, that slippery slope, to start honoring those patterns of the monetary system and making money rather than what's right through integrity of the light. But this is what we came here to see, and this is what we came here to do, and this is what we came here to understand. And we don't have to stay sick. Many of us are watching loved ones pass away through not honoring their truths and continuing to create patternings of addiction. Addiction kills. We're not doing that anymore. We matter. This matters. All the wisdom that your ancestors have discovered also runs deep within your bones. So look, all their discoveries as well. It is time for you to bring awareness to your current challenges, as there is a large possibility that they could be hereditary. And I'm understanding that mine is hereditary. I've understood this. Once you understand and discover the roots of this karma, deep healing will begin. Your ancestors are always with you, looking out for you, guiding you, and loving you from the other side. And they're here today to let you know you're not alone. Well, thank you. If you've been thinking about a certain family member that has passed, this can be a sign they are with you. Guys, I sure have been thinking about my father. He sure has been walking with me. Medicine tree. There is an understanding that trees are another powerful medicine on earth, and our connection runs deep. We would not be able to breathe and exist, earth, if it was not for our interconnectedness with the trees. They are the guardians of the land, and they have a spirit and consciousness that is very much alive. Trees also hold the wisdom and stories of our ancestors. The Druids understood the magic of the trees and worked powerfully with them. Guys, and there's another connection. Channel messages. Those cards are from the Druid Tarot. That's spectacular. Each tree has its own energy or medicine, when understood, can be utilized for healing on many levels. Trees are also the vortex by which to travel to the shamanistic energy worlds, allowing us, with intention and spiritual practice, to enter into the lower, middle, and upper worlds. When we pass, we dissolve back into the earth with all of our memories and knowledge. The roots of this tree are in the earth, so by connecting to trees, we will connect to ancient wisdom of our ancestors. So guys, connect to trees. Connect to trees. But also too, we are traveling between these worlds. And this is something that I'm also learning too, that's I'm a gift. And remember guys, I'm here to resonate, to share my story so you guys can resonate with it or not, so you guys can expand. And this is, you know, I've been understanding that I have shamanistic qualities, and whatever it is, I can travel between the worlds. That's how I do what I do. But I had to honor my uniqueness to do it. And I don't know if any of you guys have been around a shaman, but you can see that they're traveling to the other worlds. And I've hidden that piece away of myself. I've locked it away because I'm thinking, like, if anyone were to see that part of me, what would they see? They would think I'm a freak. They would think, you know, would I be accepted as like the real X-Men, right? Like the X-Men are saving the world, but they're hiding from society because they're misunderstood. And now, guys, we're coming in a time, we're honoring our gifts, and more of us are uniting to see we have gifts. We're not oddballs. We came here to honor our gifts, and through honoring our gifts, we're allowing other people to honor our gifts, and that's the beautiful gift of connecting in these activations. So honor your gifts. We came here to walk between the worlds. We came here to heal, to harmonize, to raise the vibration, to understand plant medicines, to understand the earth, to be able to access such deep levels of consciousness that we're accessing truth for the collective. It's how we came here to build it. It's how we came here to build new earth. And that's what we're doing, guys. Love, light, and healing energy sent your way to create with today. I look forward to expanding with you all. Take care, everyone.